If you guys are into some amazing comic book original art, then watch this video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles. And like the thumbnail says, I have some amazing original comic art to show you guys. But before we do that, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscription button. I want you to go ahead and like this video, only because I want it to be shared throughout the YouTube community. And of course, comment down below, let me know what you think of the original art, and of course the two unboxings that I'm going to show you guys today. So before we get to the art, let's do the unboxings first. Now, the first one I already started opening, only because it takes me forever to open these things and I don't want to be fumbling around all over the place trying to get these boxes open. So the first shipment came from Metropolis Collectibles. I have ordered stuff from them before and I wasn't thrilled about the grades. I wasn't thrilled about some of the bags they put the stuff in. So we're going to go and hope for the best on this one, and maybe we have some upgraded books than we got the last time. So here it is. Like I said, I started opening it. It is packed pretty well. I will say this, they do a pretty good job of packing stuff and putting it, you know, bubble wrap between cardboard. These are raw books. You can see, anybody who's been watching my channel religiously knows I've been picking up raw books, a lot of raw books. And I'm going to do a video going over raw versus slab, because I am finding silver and bronze raw books are getting harder and harder to find. So I'm picking them up when I can. But like I said, I have two books that I was able to order from them. Let's see what they are. So like before, guys, they are not in the greatest of bags. I know they have a ton of books over there. They probably haven't been rebagged and boarded in forever, but the first one I was able to pick up was a copy of Fantastic Four number 20. As you can see, the bag is pretty beat up. The board is too small for the actual book itself. I don't know if they have a modern board when it's supposed to be silver, but either way, they have this book rated at a 5.5. I think it's slightly overgraded as usual. Like I said, when I pick up books from them, I find that they're a little bit overgraded. But this book is probably a 4.5 to a 4.0. I paid a total of $174 for this book. Now, anyone who's watched my channel religiously knows that this is the second copy that I've picked up recently. I think I paid around the same price for the last one I picked up. This one is a slightly better grade, but overall, this is a key that I am speccing on going forward into the MCU. It might be a minor villain in a possible Fantastic Four movie. So we'll see. This is, like I said, it's a cheap, it's undervalued, and it's still a Silver Age book that anyone can add to their collection. Like I said, $174. I didn't think it was bad. The one thing I will say about Metropolis is they have so much inventory that a lot of times they don't pull stuff off that is going up in price, so you can still buy it and purchase it before it actually gets taken down and then repriced. So I think I got a pretty good deal on that book considering the grade. Like I said, around a 4.5, 5.0 in my opinion. And I factored that in prior to the purchase, knowing that it would probably be a little bit overgraded. So that's the first book I got from them. The second one, I think I actually got a great deal because I'm looking at it now, and that is a copy of Luke Cage Hero for Hire number 1, and you can see the same thing with this. The bag is absolutely horrific. They have this graded at a VG plus, and it actually, I agree with this copy. It looks about as VG plus to me. Might be a little better. There's a little bit of a color breaking creases right around here, but other than that, you know, a few spine ticks, but it looks pretty good. So I'm going to say that this one is probably spot on. It is a black cover, so it looks pretty good to me. So I paid a total of $200 for this book, guys, which I thought was really good considering that we haven't seen this character. I know we saw him in Netflix series, but we haven't really saw him in Marvel yet, and eventually I do believe he'll show up. So this is a key Silver Age book that I am speccing on, and it's still relatively cheap. So if you do not have a copy, I suggest you guys pick one up because I do think it is a good spec book. And like I said, I am happy that I was able to get that for a good price. $200 I think is a pretty good price for a VG plus. So that's it for the first unboxing. Like I said, I got those from Metropolis Comics. You guys go on their website, like I said, search for something that you're looking for. A lot of the stuff hasn't been repriced as it's going up. Yeah, the big, huge major stuff, they've definitely pulled and repriced, but some of the lower stuff, they haven't done that yet. So jump on it if you guys can. Now, the second unboxing I got from a shop called A1 Comics in California. Now, I will say this. I think, purchased like a hardcover book from them once. I haven't really bought a regular comic from them, but I was on one of their live sales. There was a book that they showed that they were going to have that I wanted to add another copy. I was able to pounce on it, and here it is. Let's see. They did a pretty good job packaging this as well, guys. A lot of bubble wrap, a lot of tape. So not bad. Nice and easy to go off. That's what I like. And now we just have the cardboard to deal with. So a lot of good stuff coming, guys. I went to actually a local show this morning, and everything was out of control price-wise. Everything is just so hard to find. There are not many books out there for sale, especially silver and bronze keys. And if they are ridiculous. They are out of price for me and for a lot of people right now. But we still go, we still hunt, we try to look for deals, right? That's what we do as collectors. So came in a nice bag. I will say this, they were super fast in getting this out to me, so kudos to them about that. We'll check out and see how the grading is. It is a lower grade book. It's not a high grade book, but it is a book that I am still specking on. I actually heard somebody else saying that it was to sell, which I do not agree with. I think now is actually the perfect time to pick up this book because it's kind of a little bit forgotten about right now. So if you could pounce on it for a good price, I would go ahead and grab it. So I was able to pick up a copy of Amazing. Let me take this off of here. It's the price, which I'm going to tell you guys anyway, but kind of it's a big sticker. A copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 101. This, of course, is the first appearance of Morbius. Now, I do have this book in a CBCS 2.5, but I wanted to add another raw copy to the collection. I paid a total of $295 for this book, which I think was pretty good. They have it graded at a 2.5 because there's a large stain on the back cover. Now, you can see the front looks pretty good. The front looks like a 3.5 in my opinion. There's definitely a little bit of some spine right here, and it definitely could use a press. A lot of non-color breaking creases as well, which I always search for in books. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back and see how big the stain is, and see if it's something that we can do anything about. So I actually don't see a stain. So I see what they're talking about. I'm going to try to show you this, but you can see right down here, this is like the white part of the book, and then it starts to creep over here and get a little darker, which to me it's not that bad. I mean, that's light staining, so I'll take that all day long. I'll show you, see if I can get the inside of that. There you go. You can see the stain now better from the inside, which to me that's not that bad. I have a lot of that on a lot of my raw books, so to me I'm not going to complain about that. Like I said, I think this might be undergraded. We're going to see. I'm not going to submit it anytime soon because of everything that's going on, but I'm definitely happy with this book. I'm definitely happy with this purchase. A1 Comics, you guys did a really good job. I thought the grade is fair. I thought the price was fair, so kudos to them. Definitely give them a shout out. If you guys haven't checked out their live sales, they're on IG, A1 Comics. Of course, I'm nowhere near the Sacramento, California areas, so I won't be stopping in there, but kudos to them. Definitely check them out because it looks like they have some good stuff, and to me, I think this is a fair price. So that brings me, guys, to some amazing original art. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory. I'm on IG, like everybody else, kind of scrolling through the feeds, scrolling through the stories, and I come across this amazing piece of original art. And this artist recreates iconic covers. Talking about AF-15, I know he's done a giant size X-Men 1. Anything you could think of, he's done a Batman Adventures. All the big keys I've seen that he's done. So I reach out to him saying, wow, you've done amazing art. What does something like this go for? And he kind of, told me his process, kind of quoted me a price that he sold the one piece for. And I said, oh, he's like, he told me he didn't like redoing something that he's already done. So after checking out his profile, I said, listen, I would love to see a copy of this book, which is kind of like a special book to me. Would you be willing to do something like this? And he said, absolutely. So he quoted me a price, said, you need some time to do it, takes his time. But it is an exact replication of original art from a first appearance cover. And when I say exact, it is on 11 by 17 art paper. Now, I believe he told me that part of this was from paper used in the 1960s, which I thought was actually amazing because I didn't even know you can get that anymore. So obviously he must have some kind of stash that he's had for quite some time. Not the whole thing, but he ages the paper for the rest of it. So even though some of it is modern paper, it is aged to look like it's from the 60s. And he's also used paper from the 60s as well. So when I saw some of the stuff that he did, I had to jump on it. His artwork is amazing. You could find him on Instagram at Kuma's Comics. I'm going to drop a link down in the description of this video, so you guys check him out if you're on Instagram, because his artwork is absolutely amazing. I didn't want to unbox this thing on live, feed video, so I unboxed it. I purchased a frame at Michael's, which cost me about $46, which is crazy for a frame, but I wanted something unique for this because it is something that I thought was beautiful, and it deserved not just a cheap, crappy frame. It needed something that was special to go along with the special piece of artwork that it was. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the entire framed piece of art, and you guys let me know what you think. So this is an Incredible Hulk 1, which to me is probably one of my top 2 covers of all time. He had done an Amazing Fantasy 15, and I thought about that, having him do another one, but he told me he didn't want to do a duplicate of something if he's already done. He wanted something fresh. He wanted to do new art, which I respect as an artist, to do new things, to try new things, and to push yourself further. So I suggested this, and it's something that he hadn't done before, and to me it's absolutely amazing. I'm going to throw ahead at the end of this video a picture of this next to the Incredible Hulk 1 itself, the book, and you guys let me know what you think. This thing is absolutely amazing. Like I said, it's 17 by 11. Just the intricate detail you could see of the paper overlays. It's just something like this was done. It could be the original art from the 60s, but it's not. It's a repro, but this is absolutely beautiful. I can't get in here and show you guys enough the actual detail he went into of actually aging everything to look age appropriate. It is beautiful. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything else for an original piece of art that wasn't actually done in the time frame where this was actually drawn in the 60s, right? But this is more than I can ever have asked for. So anybody out there who's looking for a piece of original art, I actually asked him to sign it only because I thought it was amazing, but he refused. He wanted to keep it original to its form, which I was okay with. But go check him out on Instagram, Kuma's Comics. Absolutely amazing. Like I said, a link will be in the description. Just an amazing artist. He's it's one of a kind. I don't know if there's anyone out there who could do this as beautifully as he's done it. I have the perfect spot for this thing, probably right up there next to the Neil Adams Hulk. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, an amazing piece of original art. A couple of huge unboxings, which I think are major keys that still need to be spec'd on going forward, in the comic cinematic universes out there. So again, guys, this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying, like this video, share it. I hope to talk to you guys soon. There's more stuff coming. I'll see you soon.